Few of us has been maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago at Hanover, the big industrial party of the year, if you like, so once a year. And my observations there was the single most omnipresent topic, industrial AI. Every second booth had a big sign on that. So it is not a new topic per se, but it becomes more and more relevant and apparent to manufacturers, software providers, system integrators. So everybody plays with that. And that even goes now, meanwhile, I've seen there here and there the new science industry 5.0, which I'm not a strong believer in, to be honest, because when I go back, when we first time saw this industry 4.0 thing, which was like 2009, 2010 or something at Hanover Fair, I don't see most of us really entering the 4.0 stage still there. So too many people, from my perspective, jumping now on 5.0 on what's next. I think we still have a lot to do to deliver what 4.0 intended to deliver like 6, 7, 8 years ago. I think the industrial AI topic also needs to be looked beyond the pure manufacturing. So also what can manufacturing companies do with their technology in support functions, whether this is finance, HR, IT. So I see a lot of activities there also. And from industrial AI, in terms of what's next, agentic, of course, is the big topic. The question there is, to what extent this agentic thing really gets into the place on the manufacturing floor. I've seen that a lot in our internal supply chain where we applied that. But for sure, everybody is now jumping on the agentic thing, which is the next smaller big wave in there, but still far beyond the industry 4.0 that a few people are talking about. So that's kind of one of the takeaways that I had visiting the Hanover Fair 3 weeks ago.
Where we see things going, let's go back to NVIDIA, right? Physical AI, which encompasses a lot of different elements, what I'll call edge-centric instead of agentic or edge-entic, if you will, is the idea that I can use agentic AI, but I can do it in a highly distributed fashion, especially, kind of framework, if you will, machine learning. And that we see as playing a greater role when you look at the virtualization of a lot of OT systems that is happening. Causal AI, so well beyond root cause analysis, now looking toward real-time optimization. And then generally, we're following a thematic that I think Rockwell has coined called automation to autonomy. We see that as the automation as we know it today, augmentation, right? How do I human-centric operate my factories to support the humans that are there, to truly autonomous or lights-out operations that we think will eventually come there as well. So for us, we're quite excited about this, but this is going back to my Industry 5 example, it's an evolution, it's not a revolution.
We're building an unsupervised model that automatically can scale and generalize across a wide variety of products, which may be like bottles from CPG to, fuel injectors, et cetera, right? And our vision is to make it DIY, do it yourself. So you can train these models, you can run these models without any changes, right? We've seen two interesting trends here, and I have to highlight both, right? So from a really small scale industry point of view, this makes AI for the first time affordable for them, right? So we've seen, with an approach where this is more do it yourself, you train the models yourself, make it very, very simple, train it within 45 minutes, deploy it quickly. We are able to do end-to-end deployments within 10 days, fits well within their budgets of about 40,000-50,000, and makes the ROI viable for them to adopt this, right? So with this, we've been able to unlock really a lot of scaling in medium-sized organizations where there is really an interest to adopt AI, but till now it has been very difficult for them to afford any state-of-the-art models, really.
don't misinterpret me in a sense that I'm saying there is a journey still ahead of us, right? We have use cases, we have single implementations, we have great solutions from startups, we have good starting points, but I still believe we are, on the first mile of a 10-mile journey, as opposed to the promises of generative AI taking over the world and running the show for us. So my point is, it's an ecosystem journey ahead of us.